This is my third take of this shameful ass video, and I think that's kind of telling how even at my lowest, I'm like, no, we got to get the right take. It's like a filmmaker instinct, I think. But yes, hi, my name's Hartwell. I'm a writing coach born and raised right here in Cincinnati, Ohio. I went to Roger Bacon High School down the street, since that's what people say in Cincinnati, where they went to high school. I lived in California for a bit. I got a whole life story, but that's really not super important. Sheesh. Okay, why am I making this video? I'm making this video because I am in a terrible situation as described in the title. Basically, I had a mental episode and I racked up a bunch of debt. It's very easy to spend $15,000. You wouldn't believe it. It's like... maybe it's my special talent is just spending money, but yeah, it was horrible. I was not the most obvious candidate for a psychotic break. I'll say that much. I had a very stable life, stable income, stable everything. And then it was just like a switch flipped in my brain. And I suddenly began thinking and acting differently. And what that meant was I entered into a downward spiral. The sort of spiral that you don't get out of until you really hit a wall. And I did. I was hospitalized in a mental hospital. I took a grippy sock vacation, if you will. And that was not the most pleasant, but it, was my bottom. It bottomed me out. It was the bottom, And so I came out of this and I was just in awe and horror of the amount of damage I had inflicted on my own life, all the weirdness that I now have to, fix. And it feels hopeless, genuinely. It feels like the walls are just closing in around me. If I don't pay this debt, I don't know what happens. I think people come and break my thumbs. And that's not the only area of my life that's really screwed up right now. But the point is, it's gotten to the point where I feel my best option is to go online and to talk about my situation on the internet in front of a bunch of strangers. What am I hoping happens? I'm hoping people unite around me. I'm hoping that this is one of those internet success stories. The thing is, I don't deserve that, not any more than anybody else. I mean, I'm poor. I'm poor, and I had a mental health crisis, and that doesn't make me special. And so it pains me to admit that I'm not the one who deserves this. I'm just the one who's asking. I'm asking people to like and share this video. I'm asking people to help me out with my debt so that things don't get worse for me and I don't end up homeless. I was already kind of briefly homeless. Fortunately, I have somewhere to sleep now, but things are bad for me. And so this is me coming before you, a broke boy, asking for help. Hooday, by the way, it's been a challenging season thus far for the Cincinnati Bengals, but I believe in comebacks. So I say we got this. All right.